obese. I've been pushing lyrics like a kingpin. And when the day we got them.
Yo.
Olaf.
So you are the king of metadata. Let me just kick this off because
Metadata is fun. Information is fun, and the only reason it's so fun important to me is because I use it to uncover things.
I believe Meek Mill reposted that on his story.
He did.
Yep.
The metadata?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's super important, man. It's metadata without having it. We were talking in between breaks about we had just set up an event for one of our DJ brothers and sisters, and because we were able to add all of the correct metadata, since we sent it up and it got uploaded, it's been shared on over 50 event websites.
Nice.
It's now been included and tagged into all of the socials. It's available on all of the DSP platforms. Metadata does that for you. Metadata, if I like something and I'm engaging with it, like let's say Instagram, the longer I use Instagram, the longer I keep it open, the longer it's learning what it is that I like.
Yep.
So if I like something and that metadata is correctly inputted in what it is that I like, or that I haven't tried yet that they want to suggest for me to like, then that's going to find its way directly to me because of the metadata inside of it. Yes, they had to pay money for it to advertise to get to the front, like anything in life. But the information in there was able to direct it towards me, which made me finding it and discovering it that much easier because, man, this is something that I might like. If you ever get a chance and you guys aren't following Mosery, I think that's his name.
Mosery.
Mosery. Follow Mosery.
Mosseri on Instagram.
Follow Mosery. He is like, I think he's the president of Instagram.
Yes.
And one of the videos he did a couple weeks back, and I'm not sure if it was on his broadcast channel or not, but he was talking about how Instagram, it's all guesses. Everything that you see on your Explore page, everything that you see, it's on a timeline. It's all a guess.
They nail it for
guessing.
me.
That's what he said.
They nail it for me. My God, it's accurate.
Well, because the stuff that you like,
I love my Explorer
the people
page
that put it together, high-end clothes, luxury goods, cars, all of these things they're more high-end and more luxury because they have more inside of it. The information is more robust. The materials are more durable. They last longer. Cars are stronger. They go faster. All of these different things. Brother, you have a Tesla.
Yes.
Your car runs off of metadata and algorithms.
It's a computer with wheels.
You know what I mean? Our phones, our cell phones run off of metadata and algorithms.
Yes.
So getting involved in the actual information side of music has enabled me to learn a lot of the different nuances that may have prohibited a record from going up, and has even helped me identify problems that I could bring to our distributor, which we've done in emails. We've been able to identify problems and provide a solution without them having to, let me go do some research. Like, no, here's what happened. Here's the problem.
How to fix it.
Here's what went wrong. Here's how to prevent it, and here's how to fix it.
Yes.
And that makes our relationship with our distributor that much more proficient. It makes it that much more solid because they know when I'm coming to them, I'm not coming to be rescued.
Right.
I'm coming to them with a plan and asking for help. So,
and it helps other, La Russell's distributed through them now. So they're able to take what we've contributed and share
and
it
make
with
it more
everybody.
robust. Yes,
exactly.
That's the beauty about it. Case in point, for those of you guys who didn't know, Pandora just unveiled a new program that is now allowing artists, everybody, to create playlists or create shows and
is
feature
that part
songs.
of AMP? Like, where do you find it as an artist?
Amp.Pandora.
There we go.
Once you log in and you've claimed your artist account. But guess what the beautiful thing about it is? And I got a bone to pick with you. I'm going to call J1 afterwards because I want to figure out who said that Latin Puerto Rico was a genre. Neither here nor there. But if you need the full list of genres, the full list of decades, the full list of activities, the full list of occasions, and the full list of moods that you can choose any one of those 5 from, holla at your boy Kingpin. I went through and typed out every single line from their drop-down menu so that we could share it with our clients when it's time for us to ingest and create their playlist. Because that's super important. Thank you. That's super important. Having the playlist for these platforms, because what good is having a relationship with the people who can program and or who are at the editorial desk in these platforms if you're not putting yourself in the matrix? If you're coming to them for them to put you on, then you're going to make them lose their job. But if you get in the game and they know that you can make plays, if they give you a chance to make a play and you score, both of you guys are going to go on the Hall of Fame. That's how it works.
That is how it works.
And that's why I think metadata, especially now in 2023 and beyond, is so important, because all of those things that Wendy talks about doing, experimenting with records, testing them out consistently. All of that stuff only benefits the artist if we have all of the metadata in place.
We need the information.
To break that down.
Yes.
Same thing for
Yes.
Warner Records. Having all of the metadata and the analytics allows you to prioritize different radio markets or different platforms or different stations on the AM, FM dial. And then you're able to target those accordingly. Man, we're in the age of information. And instead of allowing it to overwhelm us because it can, we've allowed it to fuel us and to give us more, because I feel like Pac-Man when I wake up in the morning. It's like, I'm just eating information up and I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
And then when I feel like I'm overloaded, I got to sit down.
Take
By
a
then
breath.
the wife's coming with dinner.
Yep.
I eat.
Catch a breath.
Boom. And I wake
And you're
up.
back
and
at it.
Yeah, because I figured it out. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's how this information is gathered. And it's one of the most amazing things in the world when Wendy put me on the phone the other day with with a person who I consider to be one of the top 5 greatest.
And thank you so much.
mixtape DJs of all time.
He's helping one of my friends, and that means so much to me. It's Green Lantern. You can talk about it.
Just
shout out Green Lantern. I love you.
It was so amazing to be able. This is a person whose mixtapes I was listening to.
Such a kind, good, amazing human being.
And he's a pioneer for the culture.
And he's a pioneer for the culture.
And he's a DJ, a record breaker extraordinaire.
Yes.
And he's involving himself in new things. So he's
And
got
he's artsy.
The Jazz Dream project.
Yeah, Jazz Dream's amazing,
where
right?
It's phenomenal.
Yes.
You know, a lot of the AI stuff is incorporated in the video animation of it, and he's
all of his
creating
videos
all of
are
these
AI.
sounds.
Yep.
And one of the first things I seen was that there was a way that I could share some of the information that I know to help him.
And thank you.
immediately.
Thank you so
And
much.
That's one of the things I love. You're welcome so much.
So
That's
worthy.
one of the things I love about metadata is that I'm able to meet some of these legacy artists or meet some of these legends or meet some of these pioneers, and I'm able to tug on their coattail and tell them, hey, fix this and your shit gonna move. And I love being able to do that, man. So thank you, Metadata, for doing that for us.
I do challenge the people to really search the information and learn metadata and what it is, because it just helps you in the conversation to be a lot more knowledgeable of what you're talking about, and you're just not gonna get jerked.
Absolutely. It establishes ownership. It establishes direction. It gives you a starting point. It allows you to measure. Metadata is for the nerds. And the nerds are the ones that drive the Bugattis.
Yes.
The nerds are the ones that have
Yes.
the private jets and the yachts, the ones that learned how to make it work, man. So,
Yes.
you know, at the end of the day, shout out to the nerds, man.
Shout
if you
out to
guys
the
are out here
nerds.
trying
That's
to
who I
figure it
spend
out,
time with. Fuck
that's
yeah.
what I want. We said it a couple episodes back. And the Andre 3000 verse on the Killer Mike song where he says, I don't have no friends that are scientists or engineers. And that really affected me, bro, because I don't have anybody in my life that I feel a civil engineer or somebody that's working to cure cancer. Like, so, okay, cool. So then that has to be us. The cancer that's plaguing this industry of misinformation, of miseducation, of abuse, all of those cancers, that's what we're here to cure. We're here to cure that, man. So I'm thankful for the Cheat Code. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my wife and the team that we have around us, because to be honest with you, that's one of the reasons we do this. At least me, I gotta stay up on it because I got people that tune in every week and they want to know
You have
what's
a
going
purpose.
on.
You have a
Yeah,
mission.
so I have a
Mission,
why
right.
now. So one of the things with the Cheat Code is, as much as it gives me an opportunity to interact with my friends, but now it gives me a platform that I could use to speak to the people that want to hear us, man. And I'm just blessed to be able to do that.
I love that. Mission and margin.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a moment in your career where you had to save somebody from getting fired?
Oh my God, bro.
Yes. Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Every day of this
Yes.
business, I save somebody's ass every single day. And I don't do it because they need saving. I do it because what they didn't do needed to get done. And it's not my job to point out or call out or save or do any of those things. You'll never know the stuff that I do to help you save your job because we don't talk. I don't need to like you or love you to help you save your job and feed your family. I need to get the job done. And if I feel that you may have made a mistake or you erred and there was something that could have been, cool, I got it. I'm going to come on in. Me and you are going to talk about the water cooler. Don't do that shit no more, okay? Okay, cool. But if it's something that you're constantly doing over and over again, now I feel like you're trying to sabotage me. So now it's not fuck you, it's motherfuck you at that point. So yes, I'm going to save you every single day until you start to drown me. Once you start trying to drown me, I'm letting your ass go and I'm swimming ashore. It's on you at that point. Because they will drown your ass, boy. They will drown the fuck out you. Get in that water and try to save somebody, be flailing and stand up. The water isn't even that deep. Why is you drowning? Stand up. You don't know how to swim in 3 foot water? So, at the end of the day, bro, my blessings come from God. So whatever I do for another human being on earth, the big fella upstairs takes care of.
Do you guys think that we are in an industry full of people who maybe take it as easy as possible, knowing that somebody is stronger and will carry majority of the load?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. I think there's no barrier to entry in the music industry, and it's fame-based. So we attract people that have different abilities. We attract people that are unhirable in any other field. We attract people that have high mental illness because of what we do. When you think about it, if you're an artist and your goal is to stand on stage while thousands of people scream your name, that says a whole lot about validation and what your needs are. And those of us that enable people like that and surround people like that, it says a lot about us too, where we're helping people to live out that fantasy, And it's not a bad thing. I love what I do. I've been doing it 31 years. I'm not stopping. But we do have to take a look at our lives and what surrounds us and how we're emotionally driven rather than logically driven in the music industry, in entertainment. And there aren't, mathematicians don't go to work and solve things emotionally.
Right.
They just don't.
Right.
Engineers aren't emotional.
Right. But we are. We're hella emotional in this business.
Yes.
And
I think because how the music comes, it's emotion.
I think the passion that has to be put into seeing something through has to be for an artist that gets signed, and you know this, being at a major label, for an artist that gets signed at a label, the A&R that was probably the one who brought you there is probably going to be the loudest person cheering in that room for you.
Well, they have to be. That's what they are. They're a cheerleader.
And that's where it ends at. And I think that, we need to add all of those different components to it. And that's why we become passionate. Because it's, I feel
it's
like
infectious.
If I can just give it a little bit more, we may get us over the edge. And every day I wake up and I tell myself that I'm a fool for believing that. And every day I accept being a fool because I'm going to change it, bro. I don't care if it takes me, if I will go down in a box swinging, but God, this shit will change, man. For one person or 100s of persons, we will be the difference between a lot of people succeeding and not succeeding, man. And
when I first started, I saw the value of independence, and that's as somebody that did a lot of major deals. I saw the value, and I used to be out there alone. It was just me, and everybody else was kind of looking at me like, "Girl, you're crazy." Look at it now. So you will make a change. You just have to stay with it long enough to be that change.
Was it a Volvo that you were sleeping in when you decided to quit?
BMW.
A BMW. You said, "Screw this shit. I'm sleeping in the backseat."
Yeah.
That's one of the things that enamored me with you, because I learned that fact from reading about When You Day before I had ever spoken with When You Day. And it was kind of that, like, anybody that has been successful in this business, you've heard that story. You've heard them give it all up, like, fuck it, I'm going to, whatever it is, I've got to do it. It's done. And I carry that with me. If I knew she had that commitment to it, and then I have to match that commitment now that she's excelled.
Yeah, this industry.
And the great thing is you don't have to. You don't ever have to sleep in a car because you have the relationships. Relationships are so key in this industry.
Agreed.
And we are living proof of that because we've all stepped in to help each other when we've needed it.
Yeah, relationships are everything.
You're doing it right now.
I was just going to say, and this goes 20 episodes back, I ruined my personal life for this industry.
Yeah.
I put it, so it was so many instances I put it before my well-being and my personal thoughts on anything else.
Do you regret it?
No.
See, I don't either. I don't either.
As horrible as that may sound, I don't regret it.
That sounds very horrible to say, but I don't regret taking the opportunities that I took. One of the biggest ones was moving to Atlanta.
Yes.
When I saw that I was in Tampa, and I was like, this is not it. I'm probably going to be working at FedEx soon or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to be around. I need to be around it. I love it so much. I need to be around it. And I was actually going to move to Houston. I think I said this already.
You did.
I was going to move to Houston.
I almost did
but
that
I was
too.
like, nah, I think it's Atlanta. And I just remember hearing Greg Street on the radio. I was like, That's it.
It's
right
Atlanta.
There.
Yeah.
It's Atlanta. So I
I
definitely,
couldn't imagine Rari with the shag, you know, with the little Texas
Houston, the
little
Texas vibe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't.
I thought about it, man, because I had went to Houston a few times. And
I
was
love
like,
Houston, by the way. I
do
love
too.
Texas,
It
Austin,
reminded
San
me of
Antonio,
Florida.
I almost moved
Texarkana,
there
all those
too.
places.
It reminded me of Florida because it's southern Texas.
Yep.
Right.
And when you think about it, and it's vibes. Like
Yes.
it's super vibes.
People from Texas will tell you that they're nothing like Florida, just like people from Louisiana will tell you they're nothing like
it just
Florida.
it gave me the vibe, and I went to Dallas, and I was like, no, because Houston and Dallas are completely different.
They're way different.
Way different.
Austin and
Yet
Dallas,
only 3 hours
Austin,
apart.
Dallas, and Houston are completely
And it's also
different.
obnoxiously hot
Yeah.
in Texas.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not big with deserts, and I don't want extreme.
Yeah.
I don't want extreme anything. You know what I mean? My people are tropical. We're island people, so we're from the equator. So like 70s and 80s
you need a
is like
breeze.
great. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A little breeze at nighttime, but
Yeah.
40s and 50s is brick, baby. We're not doing all that.
Facts.
Yeah, you feel me? So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that shirt too, bro.
Yeah,
Manifest.
So remember from our live, I
Yes.
swear to God, I can't remember who gave it to me. I super apologize, but I wear merch.
He gave me one too.
No, listen.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't bring mine to wear today, because then we'd have been twinning. No, but
You did that before,
I
remember?
know, but the good thing about us
What
not
time
wearing it
did
the
Jehovah?
same day is that they can get a little bit
Right,
more
right,
promo.
right.
So
Exactly,
you
3
wear it
times.
this time. I'm gonna wear it one
I
time.
love wearing merch, so please.
Yeah.
DM
I
me.
love when people give us gifts. That people came up to us and gave us raps, and at least me. I don't know about y'all. I got backwoods and grinders and all
That's
kinds of
awesome.
stuff out the damn Cheat Coderz Live, man. Because I participate in the turn up, man. You do not. So Ferrari, bring him a whistle, basketball whistle. He likes to play basketball. Get him wristbands. Oh, you know what? They have the Lyrical Lemonade shoe covers. For anybody out there looking
me
for
get
him,
that.
get him the
that's
Lyrical
awesome.
Lemonade shoe cover that goes on top of the shoe. The Crips, they just released them. Get Rari like 8 pairs, because he's got at least 3 Travis Scotts, 2 of the Grateful Deads, and at least maybe 1 or 2 pair of Jordans that we know we don't want to mess up. So get him like 8 of them. So you guys pull your money together.
Appreciate y'all. Cheat
Give me a
code. Get a cup.
Stop being cheap. 8 of them. You seen those though?